Hello, hello. Happy Fitness Friday. What's going on, guys? I'm in Boise in our little studio bungalow. We have a little bungalow outside of the main house that we rent, and I was trying to figure out how to set this up. It's a little different setup for me today. So I'm getting ready to travel this morning. But before I did, I wanted to share with you guys, hi Gloria, all about how I pack, like what I do and what that looks like. So I want to share some tips and tricks. But you're going to want to stay on to the end because I'm actually going to give you my number one little kind of hack on diet and nutrition when I travel. And it's the one thing I do no matter what when I travel. So stay tuned for that. You're also going to want to stay on going to my Insta because I'm going to actually show you my it's like my pre-flight kind of smoothie that I make. It's like an orange creamsicle, but the healthy way. So you're going to want to stay on for that because it's got tons of immune boosting qualities to help me not get sick on the plane. It's like a germ infestation there, as we all know. Good morning, guys. Hi, Lisa. So if you're here, if you guys wouldn't mind, pop on and say hi to me. Give me some hearts. Give me some thumbs up. Let me know this is valuable for you because I really want to bring you content that you can use and implement right away into your life. So I'm headed to the Indy 500 to meet up with my husband. Super pumped. And if you follow me this weekend on Instagram, I'm going to story all of the details. We're actually going to be getting a private tour in the pits and through the race cars before the race. So you'll want to check that out. And I'm going to show you how I order, how I have fun, how I work out. So just follow me on Instagram. It's FitLud. Okay, so let's get into it. So if you guys are here again, just please give me some thumbs up. And if you ask questions, I will get back to them. Okay. And thank you. Thanks, Insta. I'm not ignoring you. Thanks for saying that it's helpful. Okay, so I'm going to share with you. So I'm pretty much all packed, but I'm going to show you what I do. So this is like my little fitness I just have this little bag that I put everything in. So I'm going to show you what's in here. So of course I have a shaker cup. Okay, because if in a pinch I'm hungry and I have no time, then I at least know I can get some protein in. So I'm going to show you what I put in here because I'm trying to save space because I do pack a lot of shoes when I travel. It's the one problem. Pretty light on clothes, but man, I pack a lot of shoes. And if you guys have any tips on how to pack floppy hats, will you let me know? Because I have no idea how to get this into my suitcase without ruining it. So if you're pro packers, let me know. Okay, so in my little, I'm going to show you just everything I've gotten here. Okay, so I'm also going to show you what I've got in my purse. That's going to be fun. All right, so first things first, I've got my shaker cup. In my shaker cup, I take these little Arbonne individual packets. They're great. They're all natural. They're delicious with just water and ice. I don't have to use like a blender or anything. So I think that's really awesome because they taste good without any adding stuff to it. So I use this shaker cup and water and ice from the ice machine at the hotel. Okay, so that's one thing down. So in my shaker cup, this is what's in my little compartment here. So I have, first thing I've got is these travel packs of Calm magnesium. So this is amazing. This stuff will help you kind of calm down if you're not sleeping well when you're traveling because you're jet lagged or on different time zones. This is key. Can you guys see that? And I take magnesium every day, but this is just an easier way to take it. It usually comes in like a tub, so this is a lot easier. Oh, good, Stacy. So maybe this stuff will help you. Go to the store and grab these. Take it every night. It's like a little fizzy drink. Now, I make a little concoction. So I use this with Emergen-C when I travel. And I take that every night, right? Hi, Stephanie. So this is my little concoction. Goes just like that. I put that together at night. They're fizzy, and I drink it before I go to bed. So that will help you sleep. And this is also tons of electrolytes. It's got lots of good stuff in it, but it's also got a lot of vitamin C. It's not maybe the healthiest ever. I mean, there's some maltodextrin in it, but when you're traveling, this stuff's awesome. Okay, so those are two things. Okay, next thing. You guys know I'm a fan of these bars because I've talked about it before. These guys are lifesavers. So they've got tons of omegas. And when I travel, I double down on my omegas. Hi, Lori. Good morning. So I grab these omegas, and I like the chocolate mint. There's a few different flavors, but this one tends to be my favorite. So I pack a couple of these in case in a pinch. I need something. I'm hungry. I did a heavy workout, whatever it is, I've got this. I love these guys. So that's kind of my first little compartment of what I take. And just to save space, I kind of try to stuff it in my shaker bottle. Okay, so the next stuff that I bring are my teas. This is going to get a little personal. Hope you guys don't mind, but I'm going to get real with you. So I pack green tea. I think green tea is great for antioxidants, helps keep healthy. And in the hotel room in the morning, I just brew hot water. And instead of drinking coffee when I travel, I drink green tea just to make sure I don't get sick. Because it's hard to stay healthy when you travel. So I do drink my organic green tea when I travel. And I always drink peppermint tea. You guys know that about me. It's kind of my thing. It helps my stomach. So when you're traveling, sometimes your stomach is a lot out of whack. So I take my little own peppermint tea. I also take these on the plane, which I'll show you. The flight attendants are happy to just bring water and make tea. I don't drink coffee when I travel. It's super dehydrating for me. I try to cut back on my caffeine. So when I fly, I tend to hold a lot of water. I'll talk about that later, but I'll talk about how to mitigate that too. But I also travel with my little stevia packets. If I want something and I want a little sweetener, I don't want sugar in it or rely on the hotel habit. I use that too. Okay, so those are my first two little packets. So showed you my Arbonne, that's what goes with me. Showed you my little health packet, and then I also carry. I showed you guys these little pill boxes or these little pill baggies, and I have all my vitamins in here. So I have with me a multi. I have omega-3s. I take 3 omega-3s a day when I travel, because you can't always control the food you're eating, because guarantee no matter if you ask for no oil or not, they're going to have a really inflammatory, probably canola or corn-based oil that they're cooking your food in. Whether you like it or not, it's on the grill, and that's just inflammatory. So I take extra omega-6s to kind of keep that, omega-3s to kind of keep that down. And then I've also got my enzymes. So I travel with digestive enzymes because it helps me if I'm eating food that's kind of not normal for me. It helps me really, really like digest that. So that's awesome too. And then I also take vitamin D and a multi. So that's what I take there. Okay. And then the next thing I'm going to show you guys is in my little packet. I take some pistachios. I love pistachios. My husband uses this as a trick because you have to shell them so it slows you down. You don't eat as many. So this goes in my bag just in case I get hungry and I want something healthy. But I also take, again, for more omegas, chia seeds. I literally take a bag of chia seeds with me. You guys might think I'm nuts, but I'm telling you, this is the way I come back from travel without feeling bloated, without feeling tired, without feeling sick. And I put these chia seeds in my protein shake with my water, and I let it sit for a little bit, and I drink it. It's really good. I also will stick it in my oatmeal. If I'm at a hotel and they have like the oatmeal and I've got to do something, I'll put it in there just for some healthy fat. So fat's super important. Those omega-3s are really important for inflammation, and inflammation happens when you're traveling especially. So another way to combat it. All right, so I showed you guys that. Oh, also wanted to show you this. I love this stuff. It's sunscreen that I take with me, and the reason I like it is because it's spray. It's all organic. It's 70 plus. I take it everywhere with me. I don't like the cream-based sunscreens because obviously you can't travel as easily with them, but this one's awesome. It doesn't smell bad. It's organic, and I love it. So since I've been seeing Bobby, I've been really trying to take care of my skin and make sure that I sunscreen myself. So that goes in my packet too. Okay, so that's what I've gotten here. Now let's talk about fitness when I travel. So I want you guys to know I travel with these two things. Sometimes I travel with a jump rope, but I honestly couldn't find it here at this house in Boise today. So I've got my loop band, what I call booty band. I mean, you can just about anything with this in a hotel room. And I've got my resistant band. Medium resistance band will help get you a workout wherever you are, whether the hotel has a gym or it doesn't. You can take these two things, which I'm going to show you this weekend if you're following me on Instagram, on how to get a great workout and still get your blood moving, your lymph system circulating, so you're flushing out some of that toxin when you travel, because that can keep you bloated and inflamed also. So you really want to make sure you're moving when you travel. So I take these two things. It takes a very little space. You can put them in a little compartment in your bag, and it's simple, right? Okay, so those are the two things I take. And like I said, sometimes I take a jump rope, but honestly, I couldn't find it here at this Boise house. So I didn't take it with me this time, and that's okay. I think the hotel that we're staying at, actually, I know the hotel that we're staying at has a gym. So, okay, so all this stuff goes in my suitcase. And then I'm going to show you what I pack for the plane. And again, if anybody has any hat tips for me, I would love it. because I don't know how to pack this thing without ruining it. And I love it. And I'm trying to protect my skin and wear a hat. And I know we're going to be outside a lot for the Indy, so I wanted to bring the hat. Okay, so I'm going to put that to the side, and then I'm going to show you what's in my purse. So when I travel on the plane, I tend not to bring too big of a purse. I really don't. And I don't usually work on planes. I usually listen to, like podcasts and, just some interviews and things that can help me, or I read on Audible. So that's what I do on the plane. I usually don't work. So I want to share with you what's in my bag. Number one, I take this on the plane, like I said to you guys, the green tea. And I also take the magnesium as well as the emergency on the plane. And I always have tea on the plane. And then these little guys are can you see these? These are the enzymes that I take. So I always take digestive enzymes all the time when I travel, especially. We talked about gut health last week, so it's really important to make sure that your body's able to process what you're feeding it. Oh, I forgot to show you guys something. This is a little personal, but I did tell you it was going to get personal today a little bit. So here's a wonderful tea. So we all know that digestion suffers when we travel. We all get a little stopped up. Sorry, everyone. It's true. Just being real. So this stuff, it's called Smooth Move. It's this organic tea. And if you're having issues when you travel, drink this tea. You'll be good to go. I know everyone's wondering. I know everyone wants to ask, but they're not. So there you go. I answered it for you. Okay. So the next thing that goes into my purse when I travel is my Mac Nuts. Macadamia nuts. Okay, so the reason I buy these sea salt, the cracked pepper, is because they're super rich and they're salty. So it helps me kind of not eat them like candy, just popping them in my mouth one after the other, because macadamia nuts are like my favorite. They're so yummy and buttery. So this helps me kind of slow down, because you really can't overdo it with these, because otherwise it's just too much. Little trick. Okay, so that goes in my purse. Other things that go in my purse. My handy dandy water bottle. So I just keep this empty in my bag. And then when I get through security, I fill it up with water. I like this guy. I don't know, what is this brand? Oh, it's called Mana, because it's hot or cold. And so it's really nice if I want to drink hot tea on the plane, I can just have them put hot water in here. It's pretty awesome. I can stuff my tea bag in there. It's great. And I would rather do that than coffee. Like I said, the caffeine is really dehydrating. And when you're traveling, you're already super dehydrated from traveling, so I just try not to drink too much coffee and rather go with like a green tea or a peppermint tea. So that's my trick. I keep this in my bag. Okay, the other thing I keep in my bag, obviously, I mean, who doesn't nowadays, but my little AirPods. I love these. Like, this is where I listen to all my podcasts, all my interviews, all my education, stuff, my continuing education. I listen here. Evian water spray for your face. So my face looks like, dry as a desert when I get off of a plane. I don't know about you guys, especially long flights. It's like, so I use this facial spray to just refresh my face, make it feel better, kind of like the fine lines and wrinkles are less, honestly, after you spray yourself with this. So I love these facial sprays. This is what I put in my purse. And, after a long flight, you still need a little you might perspire a little, so you have a little deodorant in there. What else is in my purse? Oh, so yeah, hand cream. That's in my purse. Lipstick. I used to travel and I used to wear sweats and yoga gear. And I just decided to stop. Like, I have lived my life in workout clothes and yoga gear. So I just decided to put on lipstick and look cute when I travel. Still comfortable. I'm wearing this super comfortable romper. It's super comfy, but it's cute. And I put on lipstick, so it's better. What else is in my bag? And of course, floss. Floss is in my bag. So that's what's in my purse right now. And of course my wallet, and some hand cream, because my body gets dry. Hand goop, my wallet, that's it. So I don't travel with my computer. I just don't. I download everything onto my iPhone, like everything I want to listen to, and then I listen to it there. I don't travel with my computer. I used to work on the plane, and it was really just, I couldn't think straight. It was stressful. And I just decided to use it as time to educate myself and listen to podcasts. So that's what I do. And I think that's about all I packed that would interest you guys. Other than a really cute one-piece swimsuit I got yesterday. Oh, I wanted to share this with you guys. Okay, so hang with me. Two things. First thing I want to share with you is I went swimsuit shopping yesterday. And it's I'm smiling about it. So there was a time, and I know all you ladies out there, like swimsuit season's coming, and some of you are like stressed about it, going swimsuit shopping. Some of you aren't. I don't know where you're at with it, but I have to tell you something really interesting that happened. So as most of you know, I've changed quite a bit. I used to be really extreme about my fitness. I used to work out all the time. I was super intense about it. I was on stages. I was fitness modeling. I was like doing all the stuff and all the things, right? And I started to take that back and really kind of operate from less exercises more, and giving myself and my body a rest, and really just using some hacks that make it easier for me to maintain my physique and my health. And I've been implementing a lot more of intermittent fasting in my routine. I've been implementing a lot more of just very shorter workouts, not so long, and only a few times a week instead of every day. So I've been implementing a lot of things that are different. It was really interesting. I went swimsuit shopping, and I thought for sure I would really be upset with it. And I know I know all of you women out there can relate to this. You go swimsuit shopping, you're like, oh, what am I going to see in the mirror? I was super excited. I was like, wow, it doesn't really have to be that hard. You really can maintain your physique using some simple tools and techniques and strategies to make sure that you're your healthiest self, but also keep your body composition on point. And so I've really learned that, and that's what my programs are all about. Teaching women to get out of the overwhelm and give them simple tools and techniques to make it simple. So my swimsuit shopping went well, and I saw Lori Barrera. If you're out there, you came and said hi to me yesterday when I was shopping. So hi, it was nice of you to come up to me. I love when you guys come say hi and give me a hug. I got a hug from her yesterday. It was awesome. Okay, so next thing I want to share with you is my number one tip. You guys want to listen. You guys want to listen. Oh, thanks, Gloria. I just saw your tip. You said it was breaking up. I hope that you guys are able to see me. So, okay, wait, here we go. I don't want to get off track. I'm like a squirrel sometimes, so let me focus. So what I want to tell you is my number one trick that I do when I travel is I hold a lot of water. So when you travel, your body holds on to a lot of water. And if you are following me, you understand that when you eat carbohydrates, they kind of blow up your water molecules, meaning they absorb them. So your muscles and your body kind of tends to hold a little bit of excess. So I really try to make it a point the day before to do a longer intermittent fast. Okay, so what I mean by that is the day before I travel, so like yesterday, I didn't eat dinner last night. I still haven't eaten yet. So I didn't eat past 3 o'clock yesterday. Actually, it was like 2 o'clock. And I didn't eat dinner, and I haven't eaten breakfast yet. And I'm going to show you my breakfast I'm going to make. If you stay on Insta, I'm going to story it. That I'm going to have now to break my fast with, because it's really super low carbohydrate, which goes to my point. So yesterday, my body kind of burned through all the sugar, burned through all the carbohydrates. My liver's like, woo, it's burning fat now. That's why I feel so good. I probably have some ketones going on in my body because my brain is focused from that longer fast. And now I'm going to continue to keep my body with some ketones in it so that I don't hold water on my flight. Do you guys hear that? I'm going to keep my food really low carbohydrate the entire day I travel. And I do that for a few reasons. One is the less carbohydrates you have in your system when you're traveling, the less amount of water you're probably going to hold. And when you get off the plane, your ankles aren't going to be swollen and you're not going to feel bloated. Number one tip when I travel, never eat carbohydrates that day. I usually have a very balanced macronutrient diet. I do tend to go on the lower carbohydrate side, but this is the day where I do not eat any carbohydrates at all when I travel. And it just makes me get off the plane feeling less bloated, not holding onto water, and feeling really good. I also super hydrate myself, and I also add a little bit of sea salt to my water before I get on the plane. So pink Himalayan sea salt for minerals and potassium, things that will help you flush and not hold water, okay? All right, so the next thing that I do to make sure I don't hold water, this is a tip, is I have, I don't know if I showed them to you, but I might grab the container of them. They're up there. Hold on one second. I'm gonna show you this, what I take. Sorry guys, I'm coming right back. So I take some dandelion with me. It's natural, and it's a natural way to get rid of some excess water instead of taking something unnatural. So if you're really a person that holds a lot of water when you travel and you don't want to be uncomfortable your whole trip, take a couple dandelion once or twice a day with a lot of water, and it will help flush some of that excess out. So I take some of these just in case. I am holding onto a lot of water and I feel really uncomfortable. I can't button my jeans. That's what that is. So this works great, and you don't need a lot. You just need one, and it will help kind of flush some of that excess out. That's a good tip, right? Yeah. Okay, especially when you're going overseas. Woo, man, do not eat carbohydrates when you're going overseas, and make sure you take some dandelion with you. It'll help. Tip from my vault, my training vault. Big tip. Especially if you're gonna go and you're like getting into your bikini. I mean, you definitely don't want to be holding on to the air water, like the water you get from the plane. Okay, so I think that goes over just about everything I wanted to share with you guys today. I actually think I stayed right at 20 minutes, if you can believe it. All right, so I'm gonna hop off. I'm hungry, obviously. I've been on a long fast. I've just had coffee and water this morning. I'm gonna switch to my green tea now and my tea for the rest of the day and lots of water, but I'm gonna first show you what I'm gonna eat right now. It's delicious. It's one of my little favorite recipe hacks. So I will show you on Insta and I'll be sharing that. Okay, you guys, I hope you have a great weekend. Enjoy your Memorial Day. Celebrate what really matters and honor all those that have served our country. It's really important that you remember them. My dad was in for over 30 years in the Marine Corps, and my brother is currently serving in the United States Air Force. I am a tried and true military brat, and I love military servicemen and women. So do something good for one of them today. If you know someone in your family, call them and tell them thank you, especially over the weekend. I think that we lose sight of that sometimes. So anyhow, there's my little 2 cents. And Mom, I know you're listening. So I want to just say something really quick. My mom is amazing. She just went to volunteer for families for military servicemen that are overseas in Florida not too long ago, and she just gave generously for that cause. So she's pretty awesome. And I just wanted to call you out on that, Mom. So good job. All right, you guys, I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you on Instagram, storing everything at the Indy 500. Bye, guys.